So fundamentally, we do need the carbohydrates in our meals because it provides energy very quickly. And our bodies can only function if we have energy. We all appreciate that. One of the problems with carbohydrates is we often forget that we eat too much. When it doesn't convert directly into energy, it becomes glucose. Actually, glucose is a form of energy as well. But instead of using it, when we eat too much carbohydrates, that glucose then becomes fat eventually, and it gets stored in the body, and that's not good. In fact, that's how you get fat, very simply put. Scientifically, there's no doubt that the way that the carbohydrates are being processed by the body, you should either use it. If you don't use it, you're going to store it in your body. I think we all appreciate the fact that, like everything in life, if you do too much of something, instead of being good, it becomes bad. We have certain ways that we can actually stop that. For example, when we talk about eating carbs, we should sort of eat things like whole grain, vegetables, all the complex carbohydrate. Instead of eating simple, processed carbohydrates, we should eat carbohydrates in its original form, and they usually happen as complex. They are much more difficult to digest when you take it inside your body, and therefore they're more difficult to digest. You don't have so much of it being converted to sugar, which eventually becomes fat. And when you think about it, then part of your nutritional approach to health and to weight management, for example, is to use a simple portion size system for all these whole grains. I'm not going to ask you to walk around with a scale and you have to measure everything. Just use the size of your fist. I know sometimes it's difficult, obviously, to depend on this kind of system 100%. There are other natural ingredients that we have found that can help also. For example, a white mulberry leaf, and it has active ingredient. Simply put, the chemical name is just D&J, right? We've found that this particular ingredient is very good and effective in stopping the carbohydrates when you eat it, because it goes into your stomach and intestine, but it stops it from being absorbed into the blood. If you can stop that absorption, then you won't have any blood glucose flow increase at all, right?